In this video, we can have a discussion on symmetric cipher model. These are the contents: introduction, simplified model of symmetric encryption, cryptanalysis, unconditional security and computational security, and classical ciphers. Symmetric encryption. It is a form of crypto system in which encryption and decryption are performed using the same key. There is a plain text. We have to convert that text into ciphertext using a key, and then at the receiver end, we have to convert the ciphertext back to the plain text. So for both of these, same key is used in symmetric encryption. It is also known as the conventional encryption. Transforms plain text into ciphertext using a secret key and encryption algorithm. The same key is used for decryption at the receiver end. Consider an example. So my plain text is hello. So I want to send this plain text to one person. And the key I am using here is 5. So I have to encrypt this message hello with the key. Then it becomes the ciphertext. So one encryption algorithm I am using here is just adding the value of the key with each of the alphabets. So with H, if I add 5, after H, I, J, K, L and M, then M is the ciphertext. With each of the alphabets, I am adding this key value and I will get the ciphertext here. So my ciphertext is MJQQT. So any other person other than the sender and receiver cannot understand the message which I have sent. The plain text is hello, and whatever I'm sending is MJQQT. It is different from the plain text message. And the receiver also knows the key, which is 5. Then he can decrypt the message and understand that it is hello using the key. He can just do the reverse of the encryption process. For encryption, I have used addition. So for decryption, he can use subtraction. So this is an example of a simple encryption decryption process. Plain text is hello and the ciphertext is MJQQT, and the key I used here is 5. So it is symmetric key encryption because the sender and the receiver uses the same key. Now we can see some terminologies which are used in the cryptography. So first is a plain text, which is the original message to be encrypted. Then ciphertext, the encrypted message. Enciphering or encryption is a process of converting plain text into ciphertext. Encryption algorithm, which performs the encryption. There are two inputs for the encryption algorithm, a plain text and a secret key. For decryption or deciphering means recovering plain text from ciphertext. Decryption algorithm performs decryption, which is the opposite of the encryption process. Here also two inputs are the ciphertext and the secret key. Then secret key, which means same key used for encryption and the decryption. Cipher or cryptographic system means a scheme for encryption and decryption. Then cryptography is the science of studying ciphers. Cryptanalysis means analyzing, the science of studying attacks against cryptographic system. This cryptography and cryptanalysis together called cryptology. A symmetric encryption scheme have 5 ingredients. So first one, we know it is the plain text. Next, it is the encryption algorithm. In our example case, the plain text was hello and the encryption algorithm was addition. Then next is the secret key. In the example, it was 5. Then the ciphertext. Ciphertext, it was MJQQT. Then at the receiver end, it has to do the decryption. For that, decryption algorithm is used, which was subtraction in our case. Simplified model of symmetric encryption. So here in this figure, we can see the plain text over here, which is denoted by X, and the encryption algorithm. For example, we have considered an encryption algorithm AES. Then key K, which is shared by the sender and the recipient. Then the output of this encryption algorithm is Y, which is the encrypted message or the ciphertext. It is transmitted. It is represented by Y. And at the receiver end, it uses decryption algorithm, the reverse of encryption algorithm. And it also uses the key K. And X is identified. X is equal to X, which is a plain text. X is equal to D of K comma Y, decryption algorithm, and the plain text output. To recover the plain text of a ciphertext or to recover the secret key, that is known as the cryptanalysis. There are two general approaches. First one is a brute force attack, and the second one is the cryptanalytic attack. Brute force attack, which means trying every possibilities. For example, if I don't know the key 5, then I can try with different numbers and find out which is the key. So try every key to decipher the ciphertext. On average, need to try half of all possible keys. Time needed proportional to size of key space. So it is very time consuming process. Cryptanalytic attacks may be classified by how much information needed by the attacker. First type is ciphertext only attack. Second type is non-plain text attack, chosen plain text attack, chosen ciphertext attack, chosen text attack. So these are the different types of attacks. See this table. First one ciphertext only, then non-plain text, chosen plain text, chosen ciphertext, chosen text. So in each of the cryptanalytic attack, cryptanalyst knows encryption algorithm and the ciphertext. In every case, cryptanalyst knows the encryption algorithm and the ciphertext. We can see from this table. Additionally, in each case, what all things the cryptanalyst knows, we can see. So ciphertext only attack, the attacker knows only the encryption algorithm and the ciphertext. Non-plain text. Additional to this, the attacker knows one or more plain text ciphertext pairs formed with the secret key. In chosen plain text attack, plain text message chosen by the cryptanalyst together with its corresponding ciphertext generated with the secret key. In chosen ciphertext chosen by the cryptanalyst together with the key. Chosen text, which is a combination of chosen plain text and chosen ciphertext type of attack. There are two types of security, unconditional security and computational security. Unconditional security means the cipher cannot be broken since the ciphertext provides insufficient information. Computational security means cost of breaking the cipher, which means the time for breaking the cipher exceeds the value of the information. These are the classical ciphers. Here plain text is viewed as a sequence of elements, example bits or characters. So first method of ciphers is the substitution cipher, replacing each element of the plain text with another element, which means substituting each element of the plain text with another one. Transposition means rearranging the order of the elements of the plain text. It's a kind of a rearranging or permutation. Then product cipher is a combination of the substitution and transposition. Thank you everyone.